No biggie. Dream big, daughter. It's your birthday. Hello and welcome to another video, and before I get started you need to like this video because today is my birthday. So if you don't do that you are a horrible person and you're going to hell. Anyway, I'll just go back from work. I did bench press this morning, but it was a very short session. Like, I'm experimenting at the moment with bench pressing 4 times a week. That's right, 4 times, and the bonus session I've added in is literally 3 sets of 5, pretty light, and that's all I do. So you know, the footage will be about 10 seconds and it's not really worth you watching, so I didn't film it. But I'm home now. Like I said, today is my birthday, which is exciting. This evening we're gonna go out with some friends after Luca's gone to bed. We're gonna go out with some friends and get some food, possibly some pizza, so that should be fun. But before I get on with my evening, my birthday evening, I wanted to quickly talk to you about food, and more specifically, eating more food. Now, this concept is unbelievably simple, but it amazes me how many people do not seem to grasp it, right? And that is as follows. If you are training hard, right, if you eat more food, you're gonna make more progress. If you have 2 guys that have the same genetics, that are both training the same way, the guy that eats more food will get bigger and will get stronger faster. That is a fact, right? That is an undeniable fact. And people don't seem to grasp that, right? I know there are people out there who, you know, are trying to lose weight or are trying to be in a particular weight class. That's fine. Obviously, those people are different. But for a majority of people, I'm talking particularly like teenagers and guys you see in the gym who are kind of new to it. It's so common. I see it all the time. There are people that will be in the gym, you know, almost every day, training really hard for like 6 months, and they finish and they still look the same. They're still, you know, fairly skinny, fairly scrawny looking guys, and that is quite simply because they're not eating enough food. It's such a simple concept. The more food you eat, the bigger and the stronger you'll get, the kind of better and faster results you will get. All right, so I'm not talking about going nuts and, you know, getting really fat and, you know, getting massive, because obviously that's not what you want. But you need to be eating enough food. You need to be in a calorie surplus for your body to put on mass and to get stronger. Now, you can be at maintenance, and you can possibly be in a tiny bit of a deficit and still gain strength, but it's so much harder. You know, it's like running a race and doing it uphill. It's going to make it a lot harder for yourself. So if you are the average person who is just trying to get bigger or is trying to get stronger, quite simply eat more food. It's so simple. There's no magic food that's going to make you get, you know, going to get better results. It's just a case of eating more. If you have a bowl of cereal in the morning, rather than a small bowl, have a big bowl. You know, if you have a bit of pie for lunch, rather than 1 slice, have 2 slices. If you have some pizza for dinner, don't have half pizza, have a whole pizza. It really is that simple. Just increase your caloric intake at every meal, and you'll find that you'll get bigger and you'll get stronger, more so than you have in the past. Now, like I said earlier, there is a disclaimer there. You know, if you go to the other extreme, you will put on weight too quickly and you will look horrible. So there are easy ways to measure it. Just count your calories, or even simpler than that, weigh yourself. If you weigh yourself maybe once or twice a week, so say you weigh yourself on the Monday and you're 200 pounds, weigh yourself the following Monday and you're still 200 pounds, eat more food. You know, conversely, if you weigh yourself and you're 220 pounds, you've gone nuts, calm down. You know, but can't find a happy, you know, like a middle ground there, and you will find that your results are far better. Now, I get so many comments and messages and emails of people asking me, you know, what exercise can I do to get bigger? And those people tend to be the people that aren't eating enough food. It's so, when you really look at it, it's so stupid. Like, they concentrate so much on their training and training really hard, and they'll be in the gym for like 3 hours, but then they're not eating enough food to really reap the rewards of that. You know, in order to maximize the results from your training, you have to be giving your body enough calories for that to be the case. You know, that is half the battle. If you can eat loads of food, then you're gonna get a lot better results than someone who is not doing that. It really is that simple. I think maybe some people don't do it because they're scared of getting fat, or they think, you know, they're gonna look really horrible, but that isn't necessarily the case. Like, I've been eating 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day, most days, for the best part of the last 2 years, and I've still got visible abs. You know, like, I'm not super shredded, but I'm still pretty lean, you know, and I am trying to bulk pretty hard all the time. So it can be done. You know, it does depend on your genetics in some cases, but very simply, you will get better results if you eat more food. And that, my friends, is pretty much that. So, on with my evening. Right, so the plan is we're gonna go out in about probably an hour to an hour and a half, as soon as Luca's gone to sleep, basically. Speaking of Luca, he is getting cuter by the day. Are you excited? What's this? What is it? Now, I am not going to eat that much now, only because we're eating, probably realistically be eating in about an hour and a half, and I've eaten friggin' loads today. Like, we have a thing at work whereby if it's your birthday, you bring in cakes, which is absurd, quite frankly, but it meant there were like loads of donuts and stuff at school, so I've eaten like, I don't know, 1 million donuts and cookies and stuff, plus my normal food, so calorie-wise, I'm very high up there, and I want to be really hungry for dinner, because I think we're getting pizza, and pizza's awesome, so I want to enjoy it, but just to keep me going in the interim, I'm gonna have this, which is a jam donut. Now, a bit random, and you're probably thinking, why is there a hole in the middle? This is why.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maxie. Happy birthday to you.
Hooray! Thanks, guys. I think it's safe to say the only thought going through Luca's head during that entire process was, what is going on? Anyway, I think pretty good. Good amount of jam. So I'm gonna eat this. Shower. Probably put Luca down, and then I'll grab you when we're heading out on our fun, action-packed evening of adventure. Woo! Right, I've showered, I'm changed, I'm wearing a long sleeve top, which happens probably about 3 days a year on average, and we're going to get some pizza. Classic pizza music. We are here, and they are here. That is bad. I didn't want to film now, but they basically bullied me into filming. And what do you have to say about the environment?
I'm a faggot.
This is my card. It's quite offensive actually, because I'm conscious about my body composition. I'm looking at the menu now and I'm thinking, I'm hungry. So I'm gonna get that for sure. That's a no-brainer. It's £5 by the way. Hello. And then I want to get another pizza, but I thought it was bad just getting a margarita and another margarita. So I might get a margarita and possibly, because I'm bloody hungry. They're not that big. I'm really hungry. And maybe that as well. Okay, go. I mean the toilet's the other way, so that's fine. No biggie. June big daughter, it's your birthday. I mean this is a joke, but this is actually a real card and that's a real message inside, so that'll be the intro, I imagine, motivational. Oh my god. So, one pizza, suckers! This is not actually fully on the table and it's probably going to fall off. That's a margarita. That is falling it. What?
What interesting pizza choice you made.
Well, interesting conversation you've made. Not. And that is cheesy garlic bread. That's right. There's a little bit cut out of that. While I was making the thumbnail, Sarah's ate some of my garlic bread, and in full view of the thumbnail, so you've probably seen it in there. Emma, can you spice this vlog up, please, for me?
Yeah, so
that's not spicing it up. That's just bad manners. Speaking of spicing the vlog up, what's on your pizza?
lamb.
Damn it! I meant, what's on your pizza? Spicy picante.
Various meats.
Spicy picante, isn't that a car? Citron picante.
Citron spicy picante.
No, it's not. I don't know. It's about like a piano note. Right, pizza is done and it's time for some dessert. So which better location to visit than your very own local Tesco's? More specifically, your very own local Krispy Kreme dealer. Baby! Right, let's see what I got. But this time, it's quite a high risk. They're going to be run out of good stuff. And yes! Freaking talking about that is the best Krispy Kreme in my opinion, and there's still 4 of them left. Result! So in the end, I went for 2 these strawberry dream cake thingies, one of which seems to be exploding everywhere. And then this is a Boston cream, so just like chocolate on top, custard inside, it's bloody good. I'm heeding my own advice from earlier in the video by going all out today. So freaking good. It's like cream and jam and then strawberry ice cream on top, like literally as good as it gets. Yeah, it's my birthday, but I am still that Eddie Hall. I watched an Eddie Hall documentary last night, and he goes on there about like, you know, if you're training hard and not eating enough food, you're basically wasting your time. And I already know that, and I already preach that all the time, but knowing it and doing it are two different things. So I am going to try and up my game, calorie wise, as ridiculous as that sounds, because my metabolism is insane, but I'm going to do it. And that, my friends, is where I'm going to end the video. So I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you tomorrow.